No. You're the one starting bullshit. You really did name your fucking stream that. You lie to me all the time. You don't lie to me like a cheap whore. Yeah, I'm trying to fucking. He's playing ranked arenas 4-3 right now.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream. It's me, the Brownest One. With me sometimes is Marco Baldasso. That's not me calling him mean names, that's his actual name. Haha, got you. How you doing, Marco? Marco! You're scared.
Can you do me a
Yeah,
favor?
what's up?
Can you click on Club Legends and Loadout and click Y?
Club?
Get rid of that notification.
Legends? What is this? Sometimes I wish my mom was still alive so that she could see that I am bad at video games. But I know deep down, really deep down, my mom is still alive. I can feel it in my scrot. That's what I wanted to type. It's usually silly that it would not allow me to type that. F you. Okay. Let me send an announcement, alright?
How come it says on the top, the Brandis one grinding Halo, then Apex question mark? You're on Apex right now.
Well, earlier, I streamed earlier today. Look, there's a lot of stuff that I wish I could explain to you.
I'm just trying to help out.
No, I'm just bad at streaming, dude.
Oh, I know. Like, what the fuck is my brother doing? Ranked arenas 4-4. Oh my god. They're on the last fucking round.
I think I've done all I can. Um. I'm surprised. I haven't seen Brian in a second. I think he was I think he was hanging out with his son over the weekend, like at a beach or something. Send me some photos.
Hmm. You never sent me fuck all.
That's because he likes me.
Fuck you.
That's rude, Marco.
Yeah, it's not nice to say that my friend doesn't like me either.
No, I didn't say he doesn't like you. I'm just saying, like, if there was a scale, and there was two, people on one on each side. I'm on the left side. You're on the right side. The scale would be tipping heavily on the left side, not because I'm fat, but because
No, definitely because you're
no,
fat.
no, 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 no. It'd be, it'd be, It'd be
Not definitely.
Marco. Why are we friends?
Cause
Gosh.
we've been friends since Destiny.
Hey, look, it's Nico Blows 21 dudes. Ha, got him.
Hello?
What's up?
Hi.
Hello?
You got her?
Hello?
Hello. Pretty sure this is your hair.
Can you hear us, Nico?
I have two of the exact same hairstyles right next to each other. That's unusual. Hello.
Hello?
What up, Nico?
What's up?
Living, laughing, learning.
Waiting on you.
Nice. What rank are you now, Marco? Not cool.
Nico's probably like bronze
I haven't even played a game.
Who, me?
Nico-
Bronze 4?
Nico's silver 1, I'm silver 1. You're gold 4.
Let's get in the gold, boys. Let's all get in the gold.
All I need is one more good round, as you can tell, from this little white bar here. It's gonna be a good one. We're gonna have a good one.
Hell yeah.
I thought the white bar was our levels,
They sound similar, but
to be completely honest.
but Marco sounds
Well,
like
if
he's
you look
fatter,
at
doesn't
the 5301, the 545, or no, sorry, if you look at your rank down your bottom left, is comparable to the one up top on your name.
he? Hell yeah, bro.
Imagine.
You know what? My butthole still feels like there's spiciness coming out of it. After like
Taco
2
Bell?
or 3. No, I had You ever seen the YouTube show Hot Ones where they eat like really spicy wings? Well, they sell the spicy wings like in Walmart and stuff now. So a buddy of mine bought a bunch of them and we tried some flavors on stream the other day. My butthole hurts. Not like
Oh, I imagine.
not badly, but it's just like it's not supposed to feel like that. You know?
Yeah,
It ain't
for sure.
natural.
No, I don't mind some spicy stuff, but I can't go too hot.
Never go too hot.
No. Why are you a Horizon there, though?
He's probably doing challenges.
That hurt my ears.
What happened, babe?
What the fuck are the bill collectors calling at 8 o'clock at
Fuck
night?
up. Hello, Shijir.
Because they want the motherfucking money. Where's
Shy
Brian
Jr.
at?
No. L
away with
Joshy
his kid.
Jr. I figured it out.
Oh, is it?
That's what John was just telling me or something. John said that he's his favorite now, and we're on the chopping block
Oh, okay.
because we're not fat enough or something like that.
I see. You're Jump Master, Marco.
I know. Trying to make it so we can get placement.
Between the both of you guys weigh like what, 200 pounds?
We got one team below us. Land kinda together, boys.
They're landing at the building, I think. I'm landing here. They're underneath you guys. Man, I need some guns. I still got no guns. You trying? I need a gun.
Knock one.
Thirsted him?
I'm coming.
Knock another.
I'm thirsting
Let me
them.
finish.
You guys are nuts.
Fuck you. His bow is sad, boy.
Sears gone that way.
Like out the door.
Collect my arrows
He's
back.
gone. He's gone with that one. Someone
that
play
way,
res,
Marco?
please. Yeah. I was healing up. And John opened the door and he shot me.
My bad. I'll take the blame. I ain't gonna make excuses.
Got it.
Jesus, I'm just here for the carries tonight, I guess.
Just got promoted to kill leader. Sniper stock here. Level 2. Helps keep your target centered.
I'm the kill leader. What?
I mean, I've always said between the two of you, Nico's the best, for sure.
Shut up.
Wait, you disagree? Nico's been playing the entire time while you've been off working your little ass off. Nico's gotten better.
I've
For
been
him.
nerding it out.
That's okay. He's gotta grind out.
I'm waiting for the 1v1 me, bro.
Who do you think would win? Honestly,
let's go.
I'd say Marco might still win, but Nico's gotten really good.
Yeah, I have to game a little bit, but I don't know. I don't do well with 1v1s. Fold under
I can beat
pressure.
Brian every once in a blue moon.
Yeah, me and Brian, we did it once before, and it was kind of like a tie.
Brian's nuts.
But I think he still beat me.
Let's see. I'm gonna fight some prowlers. Oops.
Did anybody
Why would
pick up
you-
that sniper stock I dropped?
Nope.
Sick.
Dodging me.
I could use that. Can you bring that to me, Marco, or
We
not?
have 30 seconds. Prepare. Shields are depleted.
I'm a prowler prowler.
What up here?
Heal.
Do we want to do the Spectre manufacturing facility thing? I don't know what it's called. Oops. Let me shoot at you, please. Uh-oh.
Come on, Marco, we need a little bit more
That was a
kills.
lot more than I was expecting. Hold on.
Yeah, well, I got this, fucking... One by two for you.
There's a sniper stock out here. I don't know why.
Sniper stock
I don't
here.
want it.
Level 3.
Oh, because I shot that prowler. In 30-35.
Recharging shields.
The 30-30, not a 30-35.
The 30-35.
30-30.
That's the upgraded one.
I said 30.
That's the late. That's the latest
Here.
model.
Do you want
Hold
your
on, oh
fucking,
shit,
one
Brian's
by
here. Oh god.
Repairing damages.
Brian's watching you guys.
Yeah, I
Say
need
something.
that.
Say something.
Hi, Brian. I miss you.
Both said the
Nice,
same.
you got a PC.
You guys both said the exact same thing in the same fucking like chord and octave. Yeah. Hey, Brian. Don't show too much excitement, boys. Let's see here.
I told Brian I missed him.
And look, we all miss Brian. Brian.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, shit.
He'd be so heartless.
And then you wonder why you're not his favorite.
Like, I don't know how I got
I
3
don't mi-
kills now.
I don't
and I'm
miss
still
him
minus
because-
33.
I'm minus 33.
Armory there.
Like, and I got 3 kills.
My son was just repeated, you guys. Some people,
Long
I don't know what English is. I'm gonna start this IMC
Oh.
thing.
Why?
Why not? I can get some good loot for my character.
Alright, I'm coming. I'm coming.
If-
Don't
You can come in
don't
from
do
the
it yet.
bottom.
I'm coming. Yeah, I don't like doing
Marking
it.
the
Do it.
armory.
I always feel like I'm gonna fucking not make it.
You're gonna be fine. Just bottom.
You stress me. Yeah, I made it.
I couldn't see it. You guys get it?
No, Marco's like sitting there staring at me.
I'm fucking reloading. Shut the fuck up.
is all the perfect timing right now.
On me? Can't aim. I can't aim.
Activating reserve sentry override. 10 seconds. Heavy ammo here. Activating reserve sentry. Security clearance verified. Cargo access
Man, I wanted to
granted.
finish on that.
Marco, yours is right here.
Where's mine? People.
John's, yours is right here.
Now you're shooting nearby.
Backpack here. Level 3.
What are you doing over here, Marco?
Extended heavy magazine here. Level 2. Level 3.
You're thieving constantly.
Nico, you know, the last 2 boxes are for both of us? For all of us?
No, it says Nico GMK
You gotta go.
6400.
Open it up.
Well, what I took was a purple helmet. There's one right there. Shut up.
Be nice,
thanks,
be
sir.
nice, everybody be nice. When we're here, we're family.
Which way are we going? This way? This way.
Let's see what's going on here. I'm getting old, guys. Don't help me find you.
How old are you,
I'm just
John?
here- I'm just doing it for fun.
Man,
Why?
heal up.
How old are you, John?
How old am I?
Level 2.
I
28.
turned 29, I think, earlier this year.
Repairing damages.
What? Am
Did
I not
you?
29? Then why are you mad at me? Women, man. The older they get, the bitter.
Oh, 'cause she turned 30.
She turned 30? She's a little old.
Extended light
She ain't a
magazine
youngling.
here. Level 3. I can use that.
Oh,
Never.
for fuck's sakes. Oh, I gotta use that.
Oh no,
Cancel that.
take it. I already have one.
There's something up there that looks cool.
Yeah, no. Purple stuff.
I already have one.
Helps keep that target centered.
Okay.
I could take it.
I need them.
Why do you guys don't have a scope?
Optics here.
There's a scope
Close
here, eh?
range.
Wait, they dropped
Yeah.
grenades now. That's kind of wild.
If you spot him.
One more testicle?
Extended heavy magazine here. Level 4.
Oh.
I'll take the purple.
Take it, take it, take it. I got what I wanted.
Alright, now we need to decide where we let this go.
I literally can't improve my... Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
70? Yep, yep, yep.
Just keep running to the building.
Yeah, let's go.
Fuck.
Because Nico, you can keep them out with the alt, Nico.
45 seconds. Ring ain't far.
Keep you in with the old.
Shut up. Giving us plays to do and you're fucking shit talking.
I'm joking, man. Chill.
I cracked one, I hit the other 60, I'm coming back.
13 seconds. Ring's not far.
At least they're not good at shooting. Alright.
Shields are depleted. Recharging.
One coming down.
You guys need batteries? Sneaker need something?
Yeah, I need.
I'm-
Yeah, I need something.
You better go find it.
I only got 4 of these.
I got some sales I can give you here.
They're over here, boys. They're over here.
Shield cell here. The ring is coming. Reposition. Now. I'm under.
Oh. We should keep on rotating.
Man,
We'll get a
it's
chance.
Alright,
Nope.
come on. Come on. Keep on coming. Keep on coming.
Let's go through here.
Care package.
Oh, people in here, people in here.
Target close.
Ooh, shit. This kind of
Get in the
sucks.
This way
building,
now.
please. Get in the building. Get in the
This way,
building.
the
Get in the
circle's
building.
closing.
I can get
There's
behind
caustic
them with an
traps.
ult if you guys want to fuck these guys up in front of
Go
us.
this way.
Oh,
I just want to stop being.
see?
We
Stop
gotta.
being slow.
No, I want you guys to fucking talk and.
Marco,
Figure
I'm
something
gonna
out.
follow you because there was people in front of us that I called
Look,
out.
don't call. Guarantee they're gonna drop on me.
Keep going this way. Keep going this way.
I got 140 to replicate a bunch of batteries.
Do you guys want to hit this fucking
Yeah,
jump
yeah,
thing?
go ahead. If it's shitty, let me go
just-
first
just
so I
hit
can
it,
ult
just-
this out.
just-
As soon as we land, if it's bad, I can ult this out.
Fuck. John, hit it, Nico.
It looks fine. There's people out here. Wait, people on me? Oh, this sucks.
Go back to Nico. Go back to Nico.
There's people on me too.
No, don't go back.
Try to get to us, Nico, with smoke. Like, we're in the middle of fucking everything.
I can cover you if you come back. I can cover you.
No, I'm dead. There was another team, man. Fuck.
There's people on our left.
I sure-
Marco.
Where are you at,
Building.
John? John, let's go this way.
There's people over there too. Okay, I'm coming. I'm just gonna follow you.
Shit, that's what
Oh my fuck, man. We're in the middle of everything, bro.
Yeah.
Why are you like summer?
No, man, I'm getting fucking pissed off. Because you guys didn't want to listen in the fuck
We
first place.
did everything you wanted, Marco.
No.
You wanted to get in the building. I think that's the only
We're
thing.
close to the ring. We have 1 minute.
John, are you gonna try?
Yeah. Oh fuck, Marco. Don't do this shit, bro. I knew that there was people looking right at you. I wasn't in a hurry to die. Marquito.
Marcel.
Marco, how come when I'm streaming you're so stressed out, bro? Why you do this?
Oh, I don't trust me.
He's camera shy.
Ooh, I'm level 400 now.
What happened?
Alright, right now, I'm gonna get an Apex pack. Jesus, it's cold. Where's the remote at? Where's the remote at? The TV's way too loud.
Bum, bum, bum,
Bells?
bum, 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 bum. No, I saw. I think he had like bells or something on him. He was running around that house.
Marco. Marco.
It started pretty bad last night.
I'm the jump master.
Yeah.
Is Jackson going to school tomorrow?
Is Marco here?
I don't know. Depends on if he has a fever or what in the morning.
Oh.
He has a lot of teams.
Yeah, because you do stupid drops, not calculated drops.
And look, we did a good drop according to you last game, and look what happened there.
You guys just didn't want to listen, so.
Marquito,
I went
Marquito,
+4.
Marquito.
I'm rolling over here, boys.
res on me.
Yeah, perfect fucking drop. Perfect.
Mark, I'm not doing this with you tonight. I swear to God, I'm not doing this with you tonight. You can't be this frustrating to play with. We don't play for months and then you just do this. I'm sorry, buddy. I play games to relax. Let's see here. Take your time, Nico. No hurry.
I want to make bank, bro.
Focus, people. We have to get inside the ring.
I want to get ass.
Were you trying to eat my food?
I'm screwed. The only way I can do this is if I camp the shit in.
Go. Woo. You can try to pretend you launch yourself so that way they look the other way. I don't know.
Here's our chance to recover a squad mate.
I'm gonna try and get Marco. If I fail, then I'm dead. I hear them.
You can play with it. How do you do that? Let's go.
I'm just staying muted so he can fucking get a res off or whatever.
I can talk and walk at the same time. It's all good.
Walk it like you talk. I think they're in the IMC army right now, so you have some time to loot up before they come back up.
Yeah.
This next one.
I think we should bail, Marco.
100% bail.
I'd say bail this way.
Go this way.
Like, I got no shields. I got matting.
Oh, I got no ammo. Nico loots the boxes.
I had nothing either.
Incoming care package. Pro tip. Don't been moving at that trajectory.
Enercon, shield, heavy ammo here.
Yeah, don't want it. I got my own shit.
Level 2.
Okay, great.
Backpack here. Level 1.
I'm confused. Oh, no one that represented.
It sucks that we couldn't get John.
Devotion here.
Oh, you super baby?
Alan Marco?
I think he's running a shotgun. I can't tell. It looks like a maybe an R99.
Me? Car and a peacekeeper.
Close range.
That's all I can find.
There's a car right there though.
Yeah, and that's what I have.
know.
A car and a peacekeeper.
I'm fucking with you.
Are you done eating chips?
Sorry, I'm hungry.
What? Marco, you can't call somebody out on eating chips.
Yeah, I can.
Marco, you
So
are
I
the
can't tell if it's
loudest.
loud or not.
You're the loudest chip eater I've ever met, Marco. It's like if somebody poured a entire like 64-ounce bag of chips in like a food processor, but the food processor was then played back in slow motion. It's crazy.
Okay, so how come when I say something, it's not okay,
I'm
but you can say
teasing you, I'm
whatever
bagging
you
you.
fucking want?
I'm teasing you. If you don't feel comfortable, I don't tease you. And it is different.
It's fucking bullshit.
It's
No,
different.
it's not.
How is it not different, Marquito?
When I tell you it's a fucking bad spot to jump and you say I'm giving you shit, and then you literally sit here and talk about me eating chips.
Yeah, there's a difference. I'm
That's
joking around
complete-
about something, right?
Yeah, but you're still fucking shit talking. I'm not even shit talking. I'm just saying, why would you jump hot
So you
when Nico's going for placement and wants fucking?
Let's,
Oh, I don't
let's
care.
address
RP.
it. Let's
Win
address
some,
it.
lose some.
Let's address that.
No. There's no point in addressing it because I just addressed it, and you're saying it's completely different. So
We're talking about
what the
bagging.
fuck's the point?
So you don't like if I call you out on chips because that's what you're gonna call it. You're not gonna call it teasing. You're gonna call it calling you out on chips, right? Versus you complain about a drop, right, that I made, and then we die and you continue to complain or continue to bag on the situation, and I told you to stop, right? And you've stopped. If you don't like me ragging on you on chips, then you just tell me to stop. That's it, right?
I don't really give a fuck about the chips.
But then you're bringing it up, right?
Yeah, because I'm fucking making a point.
So you care.
No, I don't care. I'm just fucking being an asshole now.
Okay. Look, Marquito, I'll play with you later, bro. I'm tired.
Okay, whatever. Sure.
I do love you, regardless. It's just I'm tired, bro. I can't argue on my days off. I'm not even off. I work today. I'm tired as fuck. Nico, have a good night. Marco, have a good night. Right. I can't argue with people. You can ask anybody in the last like 2-3 years. I ain't got time to argue with people. You too? You don't got time to argue with you people, Aurelia? I completely get that. Let's see. 34 minutes in. Why can't I leave the party? All right. Typically, the type of humor that I have with Marco or Brian is teasing humor, right? But there's a difference between teasing in a playful manner and completely just choosing to be a dick over something related to gameplay, right? In the sense of if you don't feel comfortable with something, say something, but don't be a fucking dick about it. At the same time, he then compares being rude over a game to, you know, me teasing him about a bag of chips because he's teasing his brother over a bag of chips when, if you've ever played with Marco before, the man smokes a bunch of pot and then eats a bunch of chips. That's his MO whenever we're playing games. So, good time to tease him about something that he does himself. But then he flips out and tries to make that an example on why I'm a piece of shit. Because I called him out on being a dick to me. It's childish. Me and Marco, we've been arguing a lot more recently. At this point, I probably can't play with him anymore, just because I'm not here to stress out while I'm playing games, and I'm trying to stream. I don't want bad energy, and that's as simple as it is. We'll talk it over privately off air, but in case there's anybody watching and curious, I understand where Marco is coming from when it comes to his feelings about being told not to do something and feeling like I then do it in his face to be rude. And if that's how he felt, I do apologize. That wasn't my point. But we normally interact by teasing each other. When you're being a dick about a video game, though, I don't know. I'm gonna relax. That's my whole reason for playing and streaming. Let's see here. Is today Monday or Tuesday? Monday. You okay, baby? What happened? You hurt yourself? Huh?
Is it raining outside or is it about to rain?
Well, there's not raining yet. It might rain soon. Let's find some news to talk about. I can't focus. Let's see here. Let's see here. News. Biden is going to continue to push for gun compromise as White House says it's up to Congress. European leaders agreed to partial embargo on Russian oil, which is good. Hurricane Agatha makes landfall in southern Mexico with 105-mile-per-hour winds. Two dead, 20 injured about an hour ago after cars crash and veer into crowd. That's not good. Lincoln Police here. Let's get a little bit more information. Lincoln, Nebraska.
Was it an event going on for Memorial Day?
Said it was a crash. Apparently it was an accident, so one car crashed into another, but it was next to a large crowd. I don't know what the crowd was doing, but the car just rolled on top of a bunch of people. Two people were pinned, the rest of the crowd was able to help them. The two people driving in the opposite cars are dead. Yeah. $2.7 million have been raised for the children of Uvalde. To the children of an Uvalde teacher. Yeah, apparently somebody anonymously donated to all the families that lost somebody for their funerals to be covered, which is nice. Damn, I can't even fucking play games. What the fuck?
You could play Sea of Thieves.
I want to get off so I can watch stuff.
Then don't see.
Huh? What happened? I'm trying to just play some Apex. That's all I was trying to do. So far, I've had 2 games in almost 45 minutes. 2 games.
Well, there's the thunder.
Only 2 games so far. It's rough. It's rough out here when you're just trying to relax. Women who died. Let's see. Oh, these are my local news. What's up, baby?
There's Deadpool. It's somebody's avatar, yeah.
Yes, it is. Florida 5th grader arrested for after threatening a mass shooting, police say, 9 hours ago.
How did I tell you about one of the other case stories I heard about?
If you want to talk, by all means.
So, back in 2012, there was a group of friends, one named Skylar Reese, one named, I think it was Sheila, and then Rachel. And Skylar Reese was best friends with Sheila since they were 8 years old. And they're all like 16-year-olds, and all went to school together and everything. Rachel was a newer friend. I think at this time they were juniors in high school, but they met Rachel and became friends with Rachel freshman year in high school, and were like inseparable. Like, you think of like best friends in school, these were best friends in school. Skylar was kind of like the mom of the group, kind of kept them all kind of balanced and whatever. Sheila was kind of the like wild card who would like party really hard, get in fights with people, all this stuff, whatever. And then Rachel, being the newer friend, I guess her home life was very strict. Her mom was super religious, like Catholic religious, so super strict, but then obviously when not at home was super rebellious and whatever, but still kind of timid and whatnot. Well, one day she gets home from like hanging out with her friends or whatever, and posts on Twitter something along the lines of, you really never know who your friends are, something, teenage drama, blah, 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 right? her parents are like, "You okay? Yeah, I'm good. Whatever. I'm just gonna go to bed." So she goes to bed. Next morning, her dad goes to wake her up and notices that the door is locked. He then is like, "Well, okay, honey, get up, knocking on the door." She doesn't answer. He then realizes, okay, well, something must be wrong. So he like breaks down the door and she's not there. And he is like, huh, okay, like, what's that about? And he goes to his wife and he's like, hey, Skylar isn't here. And she's like, well, she must have, been out with friends. I know she's been out because it's like pretty much beginning of summer. Well, she must have been out with friends, whatever. Like, even if this is a little rebellious phase, her. She's a, A honor roll student. She's a good kid. She's got work at 4 o'clock. Even if she's mad at us or something has happened, she'll be back, right? So they don't take it too seriously. They're just thinking she, like, whatever, snuck out. He then, like, goes out to smoke a cigarette and notices that there's, like, a chair outside of her door, one of her chairs from her room. And he's like, yeah, she really must have snuck out and not come back last night because obviously her door was locked or, she left or whatever. And then the mom's like, again, don't worry. She's got to be at work at 4. It'll be fine. If we don't see her then we'll, do something about it. So here comes and goes 4 o'clock and they call work and she's not at work. They go to the place, she's not there, whatever. So then they're like, okay, what the hell's going on? So they contact the police and the police are like, well, she could easily be a runaway. And they're like, well, she would never do that. And they're like, everybody whose kid is a runaway would never say that. But it hasn't been 24 hours. There's no reason to suspect anything else. She probably just was out with her friends. And, let us know in 24, 48 hours, if she doesn't come back. Again, it's middle of summer. She's probably just ditching work. She's probably just ditching her stuff because she's either mad at you guys or mad at friends, and she'll be back. So the cops don't take it seriously. So the parents are like, I don't know about that. So they kind of do their own investigating, whatever. And they, if I'm not mistaken with timeline, they go and ask like her friends, again, best as the friends, Rachel and Sheila, and are like, hey, have you seen her? And they're like, well, yeah, we hung out yesterday. We picked her up at like 11:30, 11:45. We picked her up at 11 and then dropped her off at like 11:30, 11:45, but down the street because, yeah, she's kind of snuck out of the house, but we dropped her off down the street and she came back home. Like, as far as we know, we didn't see her like go in because I guess it's like apartment complexes or something of that sort. They're like, but we dropped her off, blah, blah, blah. So then again, it's been a while. It's now been 2 weeks and no one's seen her and the friends aren't, one friend has gone off to Catholic, camp for the summer because her mom sent her. The other one is in town and is like, oh my God, I haven't heard from her, whatever. Like, her phone's gone, but her charger's there. Like, her toiletries and stuff are still there. So if she left, why wouldn't she take her stuff? So then the police start going, okay, well, yeah, if she's a runaway, she at least would have, like, taken stuff. Well, who else would she have gone with? Well, she didn't know really anybody else. They were her best friends. Why wouldn't she tell us anything? Blah, 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 blah. So then there's surveillance footage that they find out the apartment complex has because there's cameras around the area. And they're like, well, let's see if we see anything on the surveillance footage. And then so around that date and time, that night, you see a car pull up and you see Skylar like run to the car and get in and the car drives off, right? So no one dragged her into the car, no one whatever. So they take this to the police and the police are like, again, so she must be a runaway. Because obviously if she had been kidnapped, they would have forced her in the car. We would have seen a scuffle, something of that sort. But obviously she willingly got in this car and left. So they're like, oh my God, where'd she go? Why hasn't she called us? Whatever. So they start putting flyers out. The police, again, aren't really taking this seriously. So the parents are like, we need to find where our daughter is. The best friend, Sheila, comes over and is like, goes to her room and starts crying. And Skylar's parents come and like console her because again they've known this girl since she was 8 years old and she's like, why wouldn't she tell me where she had gone, why would this happen, I just don't understand, blah 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 blah, right? So now because she's been missing for this long, and no one knows where she is. And again, they know that the other two girls are best friends with her, and one obviously is off at camp, and one is obviously there helping with the thing. They're like, we don't trust you guys. They're all posting on social media, and people at their school are posting on social media going, you guys killed her. We know it was you. She wouldn't have just gone missing. You blah, blah, blah. So they start blaming these two girls. Well, finally, school's about to start back up, and the girl Rachel comes back from her Catholic camp, whatever, and like stops posting on social media, and because is getting blamed for this murder, whatever. Again, the police have not really questioned them because the only lead that the police have are this car picking up Skylar and driving off, right? So then, now that everybody's back, they start questioning them, and they're like, do you recognize this car? Okay, other surveillance footage from other places. Okay, maybe we can see where this car went. Maybe we can track down what it is. Maybe we can get better footage. Maybe we can get a tag, right? Okay, they don't get a tag, but they get... Okay, yeah. Maybe we can get better footage of the make and model, right? All this stuff. So they do. They start narrowing things down. And so they start questioning the girls. They're like, okay, you need to give us another, timeline of what you guys did that night. Again, we told you she snuck out of her house. We went to go smoke a little pot, like we told you before, blah, blah, blah. But we dropped her off, and she went home. Again, we didn't pull up into the parking lot. We were down the street. Blah, 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 blah. So then they're like, that's interesting because
You're so cute.
your car,
You got boogie on you.
Sheila, matches that description of the same white car that was there that night.
Tell mom to get boogie.
But you're telling me it was like 11:30, not 12:30 that you dropped her off at, not picked her up. You said you picked her up at 11. Well, yeah, I mean, okay, it could have been a different time, so stories keep changing, whatever.
Yeah, but
Then Rachel goes into like a meltdown and starts having like
see it.
trouble at home, and again is
I see the boogie.
super religious household. Then the police get called, and she had tried to like hurt her family and hurt herself and has like a mental breakdown. She's put in like a rehab asylum for like 2 weeks, and no contact with any, pretty much Baker acted, and then gets released. And immediately upon her release, she asked her parents to go down to the police station, and they go to the police station. And before they even like close the door to start questioning her, she goes, okay, we stabbed her. And the police are like, okay, hold on 1 second, like give us a second, start from the beginning, what happened that night? And she goes, Sheila and I were hanging out beforehand, blah, blah, blah. We then decide to pick up Skylar, and we had already had the plan that we were going to kill her. And they're like, why were you going to kill her? And they're like, and Rachel pretty much says something along the lines of, well, she was interfering with us, we didn't like her, and we wanted to get rid of her. But what it was, and these were rumors across school and social media, is that it's supposed that Rachel and Sheila were becoming closer friends than them all equally being friends, and they all were having tiffs and struggles and talking about each other and whatever, but that the two girls were secretly like lovers, like seeing each other and dating, and didn't want it out, and that Skylar was not cool with them like being together and hanging out and putting her as like a third wheel and whatever. And so they just were constantly bickering. And then Rachel says, well, it was Sheila's idea that after they had hung out one weekend just arguing the whole time, that Sheila came to Rachel and was like, we're gonna kill her. And because I guess Rachel was like so in love, was like, okay, I guess. And then they planned out, like, got shovels, got knives, had like a change of clothes, all this stuff. And they're like, okay, well, we're gonna go pick her up, and we're gonna go to the same spot we do anytime we hang out, and we're gonna smoke pot, but that's where we're gonna kill her. So literally, they grab her that night at 11 o'clock, they pick her up, and she's like, I'm not coming, I don't wanna go with you guys, I don't wanna talk to you right now. And they're like, well, we're sorry, just come out with us, we'll talk it over, blah, blah, blah. So she gets in the car, They drive across town. Oh, and that was the thing too, is that their phone pings, because they all had iPhones, their from where their story said that they were, wasn't matching where the pings on their phone were with locations. So their story didn't match, and so the police knew that they were lying. So when Rachel's confessing the crime, she goes, yep, we drove here, there, and everywhere. We got to the place. We were gonna walk to our little like picnic spot to smoke pot. We then had the excuse of, oh no, we forgot the lighter in the car. And Skylar's like, that's fine, like I'll go grab the lighter and like I'll be back. So as soon as she like gets up from the table and has her back turned, they audibly to themselves count to 3. On 3, go get her. 1, 2, 3, and start stabbing her literally like in the back. And then that was lightning right over there. Start stabbing her, stab her like 30 times. And as she's, because it's stabbing, so it takes a little while to like die. Instead of saying, help me, what are you doing, whatever, she goes, why? And then like drowns on her own blood and then like dies in front of them. They go to bury her. This is a true crime story.
Well, I know, but
It's a podcast I listen to. And
I gave you.
they go to, dig a hole to put her body in.
Get down. No,
Well,
get
because
down.
of where this place
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
it's like
He
super
bite
rocky and almost bedrockish
mean.
because it's near a river.
He not nice.
And they realize they can't dig a hole.
What?
So then they're like, okay, well, we gotta like
What
do
did
something
you-
with the body. So they
Hey.
put her next to a tree and just kind of cover her with like rocks and leaves and branches and put her phone next to her. So she did have her phone. They put their phone next to her. They literally like get out of their clothes. They wash themselves in the river. They put all their shit back in the car. They go. I can't remember what they did with the stuff, but they like had the stuff still with them, and then literally like went home and pretended that like nothing happened, and then went through the whole week. So the whole time that Rachel is confessing this, Sheila doesn't know that Rachel has gone to the police and told them this, right?
He not nice.
So that day or week was Skylar, the dead girl's birthday. And Sheila was on social media being like, oh my God, I miss you, girl. I wish I could celebrate your birthday. I miss you so much. Like, best friends forever. Like, all this crazy shit. And you can still go on. This is the crazy thing about the podcast is the girl, like, does her research and she goes through, like, multiple, like, articles or sources or whatever. She goes, but because this is in the age of social media, she goes, you can still go on their profiles and it's still archived in Twitter. You can see the timelines of the dates and times and things that they've said. So like, here's, Rachel being questioned by the police, and this is what is being posted on social media. On the day of the murder, literally at like 3 a.m., Sheila posts something like, keep your cool, or whatever, and then something like, it's crazy that we did it on 3, or like shit that's giving away.
Where were
Oh,
these
Like-
they're
people
like
at?
publicly talking about
Yeah,
it.
like,
Where,
yeah.
where were they at?
This was in like Idaho back in like 2012. And or something like that, and so they get taken to court, and they both get life in prison. I want to say without parole, and Sheila has like no
They're all
remorse for.
teenagers?
They were 16. Yeah, all best friends. All best friends.
So stupid.
I know, and
Kids do the dumbest things.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
and they're actually in the same prison now to this day.
They're not supposed to be.
I know, but they were 16. They were friends. They're
Yeah,
not
but
together.
They're not
But
supposed to be.
the girl Rachel who confessed to the crime. Stop. That's fine. Give me a second. The girl Rachel who confessed to the crime is like married, quote unquote, married in jail. Like has another person in jail. So obviously like is a lesbian, is true in their feelings. So the whole like thing of she did probably do this because she was being manipulated by Sheila. And then Sheila like has obviously like no remorse for it. Like still to this day is like, was like, yeah, we just didn't like her, whatever. Like it's crazy.
Did
like,
you see what I posted today about sociopaths?
no, I don't think it
It's
is.
about a 15-minute watch, but it's a really good way to explain why a sociopath is a sociopath.
Yeah.
But I put it on my Facebook, so look back. It's worth
Yeah.
watching.
Then I'll look. Oh yeah,
It's
absolutely.
worth watching twice, actually,
Yeah. Hold on.
because it gives examples and,
Yeah, that was a crazy one because that's the whole thing is like you'll hear of like cold case files or murders or whatever, but that's so crazy
Well,
because
have
it
y'all
was
been watching?
social media based.
Randy and I started watching it because it's on Hulu, but it's only the first season.
What?
The thing about Pam, Renee.
No, but
Zellweger,
I've
it's
wanted
a true
to watch
story.
it. I know.
We're halfway through. I mean, we've watched all that they've done. Their second season hasn't started yet.
Yeah.
But it's a true story of a woman that murders people,
Yeah.
and you have to watch it.
Yeah.
Renee does a really good job
I know. There's
at
a lot.
imitating her.
You don't mean Renee. You mean Nicole Richie, right?
No, Renee Zellweger.
Well, there's one that's Nicole Richie that I think is.
Yeah, I
supposed
know
to be-
that, but no, this is Renee. This is Renee Zellweger. She wears a fat suit,
Oh no.
and she really does very, very well with
Well,
this.
she's always good in everything. She's
Yeah,
in.
I like Renee.
Yeah, but that was one of the crazy ones. I also told John earlier that Fargo, which of course you know what Fargo
Oh,
is,
Fargo, yeah.
that the
The
wood
movie
chipper.
or the series?
Well, technically the
There's
same thing,
both.
but the movie is where this is referencing. But
Right.
the wood chipper thing,
Yeah.
that's based on a real
Yeah, that
murder
is true,
in
yeah.
Connecticut. Yeah. I told him the synopsis of the story is that husband and wife are married.
Yeah.
The husband is a piece of shit.
Mhm.
The wife wants to leave,
Mhm.
but he knows that if he divorces her, that
All the money
he
goes
has to pay
Well,
like
her
alimony and
father-
custody. Nope.
Her
Has to pay.
father owns a company.
No, this is not. That's not the same story.
Oh, okay.
But the events of the murder are based on a true story.
Yeah.
But this story is about husband and wife have kids. He's literally so lazy and abusive that he knows that if they separate, he has to pay child support and alimony. Doesn't want to have to do that, but the wife, knowing that she's being abused and doesn't like the situation and whatever, is like, I don't want part of this. Tells her family is like, he's a piece of shit. If something happens to me, it was him. You know, like
Yeah, well,
there's
that's
no
always
doubt.
the way.
That's there's no doubt. Whatever.
That's what I told y'all
So then
about
she
John
like,
Martin. If
yeah,
I die, it's John Martin.
yeah.
Yeah.
If something happens, well, just so you know, he's still streaming.
Hey there. Sorry, let me turn on the lights. Hello.
Okay,
But
I said it.
well, exactly. Well, it's fucking true.
Here, if you guys want to keep it private, I can. There's hey guys, welcome to the stream. It's me, the brownest one. I'm tired.
But all I was gonna say was, it's based on a true event, and she goes missing. She was supposed to. She was a flight attendant. He used to be a pilot. Well, was a pilot, is a pilot, and also was a volunteer, like police, whatever. This is all back in the '80s, and everybody's like, "You can do that?" It's like, I guess not anymore. You know, whatever. But she like didn't show up for one of her like flights, and they called, and
You
he
talking
was
about Fargo?
no the story that it's based on.
Oh, okay.
But something along the lines of she was supposed to show up, she didn't show up, and he's like, oh yeah, she went to go see, because she's from, I think she's from Denmark or Sweden or something.
So he made
And,
an excuse.
and he's like, oh yeah, she went to Denmark because of course she can fly, right? Oh, she went to Denmark to like go help her mom. Well, I guess everybody knew that her mom was sick, and they're like, yeah, but like, why wouldn't she tell us? Or why wouldn't she call us after or whatever? And then had been missing for a while, and they're like, okay, no, seriously, like, where is she? We haven't heard anything. And just all this crazy shit. And then the only reason he got convicted of murder with no body,
Right.
life without parole, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And that's the first ever conviction that's been like without a body, without a physical
Yeah,
body.
that's
being
called
like,
Carpe Diem.
they're dead. Yeah, without a body. The
Yeah.
only reason that happened is because of all the evidence that was against him. Yeah. So it was like he rented out a wood chipper. He had the receipt in his house.
Yeah.
There was blood on the mattress. There were obviously bleached.
What are you doing? Monkey butt?
There were bleached towels that obviously didn't have blood on them, but
What's up, Brian?
you can't get blood out of
Brian,
something,
just join me in a party.
even if you bleach them.
Talk to me. Unless you're playing with Marco and Nico, go play with them. They need a third. They need a third. I'm just here for fun, bruh. I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Because of a fingernail that was left, and it matches the polish that was in her. Like all these things that like, if you did it.
Jesus, this circle's ticking hard, bro.
Like you picked up your kids and the nanny at 6 a.m. and said, "Hey, you've got to go to my mom's house because the power's out." And then they question, "Okay, well, where is the mom?"
Hold on. Oh my fucking god, I'm so bad at this game. I'll join you in just a minute. Things are a little bit rough right now. Damn, homies might be fucked right now. Marco invited me. When did Marco invite me? An hour ago? I'm looking for that other invite. Guys, I'm gonna have the stream there. Not the liveliest of streams. Your boy's mustache was too ticklish. Hang on, I'm gonna invite you from my PC. But I'm gonna get off the stream here. Tomorrow, Tuesday, the plan. Don't know the plan. I'll be honest with you. We're kind of play it by ear. Like I said, I might do a stream where I focus in on the Lego stuff. This almost looks like a green screen background, the way I'm lit up and the table's lit up. But anyway, stream's done. It's over. We're gonna listen to some G Q music on the way out. Okay? Don't forget to check him out over on everything. I guess he's literally everywhere.